The Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) for the first time came together with National Assembly members in Lagos to discuss issues relating to electoral legal framework. The retreat was attended by the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Agege, Senate Committee on Inec, the Chairperson and members of the House of Representatives Committee on Electoral Matters. Inec Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakub said the 26 clauses in the bill seek to amend several sections of the Electoral Act, ranging from the neutrality of electoral officials, compilation, display and storage of the voters' register, and many others.
Legal recognition for electronic accreditation of voters, party primaries and the nomination of candidates for elected offices by political parties, and a new provision to address the recurrence of the Kogi conundrum, where a governorship candidate died between the commencement of polls and the declaration of winner, a situation not envisaged and clearly without any legal remedy under the Constitution, the Electoral Act, or even the Commission's regulations and guidelines. The new amendments also seek to empower the Commission to deepen the deployment of technology in the management of the voters' register, as well as voting and result collation processes. The Commission has reviewed the provisions of the bill and is presenting its comments at this meeting, highlighting areas of agreement and where we believe the National Assembly may wish to reconsider some of its proposals.
The Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Agege, explained that the 9th National Assembly is committed on reforming the Electoral Act and will strengthen the electoral law.
We never intended to be part of the Electoral Act. We wanted it as a standalone piece of legislation. That way we believe we can do more justice to it. If you check the proposals in the Electoral Offences Commission's bill, what we basically doing is, first of all, we have vested those provisions. I believe section 149 and 150 of the Electoral Act dealing with those pre-existing electoral offences. We left those offences as is. We now have vested them and created additional offences, in the Electoral Offences Commission's bill, so that those who will be prosecuting, as the members of the commission who will be prosecuting.
Inec National Commissioner Mrs. May Agbamuche Umbu, while giving a welcome address, said the electoral bill will make the conduct of the general elections free, fair and credible.
To make the work of electoral lawmaking and electoral administration much easier, as we look to improve the integrity of elections and the attainment of credible representative democracy, this retreat comes as we begin the journey to the next round of general elections and is intended to review and realign our laws, rules and regulations to ensure smooth electoral activities. You may recall that previous Inec National Assembly engagements made possible productive interchange and interactions, which contributed significantly to the success of subsequent elections.
The Chairman, Senate Committee on Inec, Senator Kabiru Gaya, and the Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Electoral Matters, Honorable Aishatu Jibril Daku, said they will provide legislative support to Inec so as to make the electoral system reformed and to guarantee peaceful future elections in Nigeria.
That our electoral system is reformed so as to guarantee peaceful and future elections in Nigeria. The Senate Committee on Inec is already consulting with key stakeholders with a view to obtain speedier suggestions in this regard. It is noteworthy that the Senate, at its plenary on Wednesday, 20th November 2019, deliberated exhaustively on the general principles of electoral reform bill and therefore referred the same to the Committee on Inec.
Professor Mahmood Yakubu and the staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission on the progress this country has witnessed in our recent elections, which were remarkable and substantively much better than previous ones.
The Inec development partners, ECES, Miriam Theresa Morrow, and IFES Country Director, Themen Eman Thieu, said Nigeria electoral law rests on the basic principles to equality, freedom, and rights to demonstrate.
Secret suffrage have been taken many and substantial measures to ensure that the secrecy of the vote is respected. Direct suffrage. The members of the Senate, the National Assembly, have been elected through this system. The frequency of elections is also respected. Nigeria has a mandate for its elected representatives for 4 years. However, as we all know, it does not exist an international law which is accepted universally and globally.
Globally, legislators and electoral administrators are facing new challenges to the credibility and legitimacy of electoral processes. As technology changes and as different stakeholders find ways around laws to further their electoral ambitions, legislators and election administrators have to constantly review laws to protect the credibility and the legitimacy of electoral processes.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) said the 9th National Assembly should make history by passing this important bill into law.